Tuesday, August the 9th, out here on my favorite steps, my favorite post-WOD getaway. Okay, so it's Tuesday. We've been doing these long this cycle. This is a reset week. Do we still go long? We can answer that question like this. Always two ways to go long in a workout. There is the manipulate the time domain, easy, 25-minute AMRAP, boom, you're doing a 25-minute workout. Or we set the volume or the load of some of the movements at a challenging degree. That's gonna make you have to focus and take your time on each rep. And then we couple that with a time domain that's challenging, but not necessarily a guarantee that it'd be a long workout. And so what do we have? High volume double unders. And for this gym, high volume rope climbs. And not just high volume rope climbs, but rope climbs performed at a high degree of difficulty. I'll explain what I mean by that. So we're saying that we think you can get this done in 25 minutes. Like, that's the goal today. That being said, it is a Tuesday. We don't have any other strength. And so I'm gonna lay out what I think you should do for this workout. All right, first things first. Why would 15 rope climbs be a high volume? Well, that could just be high volume by default, right? I mean, just 15 is 15 and that's a lot, especially if you're new to rope climbs. 15 is also a lot because it's 5 on a 3-round basis. And so 5 in a row, you know, at least if you're someone who works out exclusively at Chester Springs, we don't program them at this volume enough to get good at going right back up the rope, unless it's something that you're working on in your off time. So we expect you'll do one, take a quick break, maybe even have to share a rope with someone, and that's okay. And then it's you're gaining a lot of time having to rest or to recover in between reps of rope climb. But an added challenge, the reason this is what I'm calling a high degree of difficulty today, is we're building on essentially something we did in Dean's birthday WOD last week, which was a lot of sit-ups, right? Sit-ups can be tough at a very high volume. And so today they're kind of like that. We expect that when you go to do rope climbs, you have to do that big knee to elbow thing to get your next rung, that the core will be taxed a little bit. It's gonna be high, it's gonna be harder to get up in 2 or 3 pulls. You might have to do more pulls on the rope, thus making the workout longer. So put in the notes today, we said like no longer than 2 or 3 minutes on the double under. But honestly, if you're scaling the rope climb anyway, then why don't you take that extra time and try to get those 100 double unders each time, and vice versa. You know, if you're gonna do the RX rope climbs and they might take you a little bit extra time, then why not you be someone who is smart about how much time you're taking on the double unders? Give yourself either a specific time frame or a specific number that you think you can be consistent with that won't take longer than 2 or 3 minutes. I like that a lot. Again, goal is 25 minutes for everybody. We'll have some auxiliary ropes set up just for peri pulls, but I think you can do it. All right, guys, good luck.